through the mountains, plains, and secrets of the world's bite, 4 riders seek honor, redemption, and discovery in the land of the Predator. In the shifting sands of the desert, Crusovian war tribes fight an unending war centered on 4 hidden holy sites. But their home is in the mountain range known as the World's Bite, and formerly believed to be the farthest anyone could travel to the west. A nomadic people, the Crusovians are known to adopt others into their tribes, but born or adopted, all Crusovians must show themselves to be honorable and dedicated to their generations-long mission.
Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the land of the Predator. It is now 3:22 in the afternoon on the 22nd day of Telleth. The party has spent almost half of their last hour of travel working their way through a trap-ridden swamp, maneuvered around a group of unseen foes, and found themselves confronted by a small horde of undead and one tiger-riding, black-scaled, acid-spitting, dragonborn warrior. I worked very hard on that. I'm very proud of that. Tanner's war shield, Marcus's spear, and Marcus's quarterstaff have all been degraded by acidic slime in the process of fighting, well, slimes. The shield and spear can possibly be repaired when we can find a forge. Roscoe, you are currently concentrating on spike growth. You are also currently a wolf. Throk, you have just absolutely sliced apart one of your 2 zombie foes with your battle axe. Tanner is fighting 2 zombies and a ghostly swordsman, while a white pursues Mordai. In the pursuit of finally seeing Yuan-Ti, and for the chance of Roscoe earning his progression as Seeker Resiv's apprentice, the party set out to hunt down their foes and stop the Yuan-Ti from harming a dam and flooding the lower swamplands. Now they are battling on a snow-covered shoreline and have found that the area is riddled with pit traps, some of which even have spikes set in the bottom. Marcus, you are currently concentrating on Divine Favor, which has until round 10. Of note, the Dragonborn warrior insulted Marcus's courage, resulting in a duel to correct the misunderstanding. We are just starting round 3, and there are the cries of creatures to the south of us. They will likely arrive on the battlefield by round 6, given the distance involved. Pause for dramatic breath, and we will move to the battle map. Here we go. I think everyone made it. Sound off if you're not here.
Sounding off.
Oh no, he's not here.
Sound off.
They're all not here. I'm all alone. No, wait. Okay.
Sounding on. Sounding on.
Sound on. I'm here. Alrighty. Let me see here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Wow. You know what? I'm not going to mute that out. You can keep that one, sir. That was unironically impressive. Alright, so one other thing I should have mentioned. Mordai, only a round ago, you managed to ride up close to Marcus and cast light upon him, which is pretty much the only reason why Marcus can see right now in his immediate area. I believe you chose a red light. Yes, it is red.
Green light.
Red light, green light. Alright. Well, with all the summation out of the way, let's get on into round 3. The Dragonborn warrior, who is riding the tiger before you, sir, Marcus, scowls quite ferociously and yells at the white following Mordai. Take your zombies with you! Leave the sniveling snot of a boy to me! And he is going to, as his action, he is going to use Channel Divinity for Dreadful Aspect. Marcus, I need you to make me, sir, a Wisdom saving throw for yourself and for Ghost, your fantastic mount. Krim and Mordai would have needed to make the same save, except they are both facing away from Ulam the warrior. I should have had the character sheet open so I could see what the DC is. Is that 10 for Marcus or for Ghost?
That is for Marcus.
Okay.
Check something real quick.
Thank you.
That's not good.
Neither of those is good. Marcus, you and Ghost are now frightened of this warrior, Ulum, for 1 minute. Which means if you have your player's handbook available and turn to the conditions on page whatever it is. Wow, it turned right to the section. 290. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within your line of sight. You cannot willingly move closer to the source of your fear. Which is unfortunate in a mounted fight. Oops. That is for 1 minute. Unless you can find a way to end the condition early. Notably, he does not draw closer because that was his action. His tiger mount is going to stay, end his turn there, by the way. His tiger mount is looking decidedly annoyed after you pierced his hide a few times and bludgeoned him with your not your quarterstaff, your spear. I know the word. Right. The white pursuing you, Roscoe, through your unfortunately deadly field of death, is going to, well, pursue you because you're trying to get away from him. So 1. Wait, how many hit points does he have? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to move him just 1 square. Roscoe, roll me 2 Delta 4. Let's see if he survives or dies. Okay, he takes 1 step and dies. I love Spike Growth. It's such a great spell.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. The zombies under its command twist about in confusion, but they're going to attempt to follow you anyways. 2 Delta 4, please.
Here we go.
Let's see if he can survive this.
On the old butt.
Alright, on save. He survives. 2 Delta 4, if you please.
Not this time.
He survives and is out of movement because of the difficult terrain feature of the this wonderful spell. Throk, the zombie before you, his companion sliced into goo, is about to raise his fist to attack you. Now, Throk, moments ago as you rode into this battle, you had a very very heart-stopping moment when the ground suddenly opened up beneath your horse's hooves, and you only barely managed to get Crow to leap over rather than fall into. As this zombie is raising its rather battered and slightly torn open hand to attack you, a thought occurs to you when it comes to your turn. This is a hole that anyone can fall into, or maybe be pushed into. Slam attack at you, sir. But I think a 13 does not hit you.
Oh, you were trying to hit me?
There's just a slimy slap as his hand splatters ineffectually against your leg. Now, Roscoe the wolf. You can't see too well in the dark, but you can smell rot, gross decay. Zombies are approaching you. What do your canine senses want you to do, sir?
Well, let's see. I've got this, I've got this, I've got that. Well, let's see. I can't really see what's going on over here because it's just too dark.
True.
Oh, wait.
This is the direction that we came from, though.
Yes. But I feel like Mordai needs a little bit of help. Marcus needs a little bit of help. So I think...
Go ahead.
So I think I'm gonna go just in this direction.
Okay.
What do I have in the way of movement speed?
As a wolf, I believe your movement speed is 40. So you have 10 feet left
40
before you have
feet.
to dash.
Yeah. So... there we go.
Okay. Anything else for you, sir? Now, actually, as I asked that, Roscoe, would you mind giving me an honor check? Roll me a d20 plus... where are you? There you are. Roll me a d20 plus... well, just a d20. Fair enough.
Just D20.
Just one d20, no modifier.
Alright. Okay. D20.
Okay.
That sucks.
It is enough, however, especially with your training as Seeker Restive's apprentice. You, Roscoe, are destined to be the next Seeker at some point when you get through all your training, which means that you would be expected to mediate in matters of interpreting and understanding the honor code. This fellow on the tiger did insult Marcus, and therefore it is, per the code, incumbent on Marcus to correct that warrior's understanding of Marcus's own courage. Interference from you could be interpreted as an insult to Marcus under the code, so that's something for you to be aware of regarding providing him any sort of help. You're still free to do so if you wish. I'm just saying it can have repercussions. Anything else for you, sir?
I was thinking more along the lines of going after the zombies.
Ah,
Not the guy that's on the tiger, because the tiger is pretty big and I'm pretty small.
that is true. He's also very heavily armored.
Yeah. Another reason why I don't necessarily want to go towards him.
Fantastic reasoning. Ooh, hang on. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Not that you as a wolf would have understood. Wait, no, you retain your intelligence. So yeah, you would have remembered this, or recognized the words. So I'm silly. Anything else for you, Roscoe? Any action you want to take?
Is there any way that I can be ready in action?
Depends on what you want to ready for. Do you want to ready to attack something? Or to dodge, or...
Just in case one of these zombies decides to turn around and attack me simply because I'm stalking them from behind.
My best interpretation of that would be to say, I'm going to ready an action to attack the first enemy that comes within range of me.
Okay.
Cool. In that case, we shall pause with you, Roscoe, or end your turn, Roscoe, unless there's anything else you want to do. I don't think there is.
Nope, there's nothing else I can do.
Nightshade! Those darn undead again. What would you like to do?
Huh? Let's see. And Nightshade. I forget, does he have 50 feet?
50 feet on the ground.
Yes, he does have 50.
Very well remembered.
Well, I am... Oh, wait, why did I close that window? I need that window.
Because you're as silly as me, sir.
There we go. Okay. Because I thought, okay, with Pounce, I need to move at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hit with Claw attack. That's how I do that. I haven't done that move in a long time, so...
Correctamundo.
There's 10... There's 25. And now I pounce straight towards him, and I pounce on this zombie right here.
Excellent. Give me the attack. At normal.
Okay, Claw attack. Here we go. Claw, and I believe I'm on normal. Yes, there we go. Okay. I didn't see the full page yet.
Huzzah!
Here we go.
Critical hit!
Oh my god. Nice!
Critical hit! Alright, so... Must succeed on a strength save. DC 12. Strength saving throw. First off, he's also going to take 9 slashing damage. He does succeed on his saving throw. He is not knocked prone, which does mean that you don't get your... Nightshade does not get his bonus action attack. Very sorry. But that was a solid hit.
But hey, what a critical.
What a crit. And, that was all of Nightshade's movement and his action, so
that's all you can do.
That's all he can do. So we shall move to the next white, who is still in the area of death. Death by ground. Seeing that the halfling turned wolf is getting away, well, let's try and pursue, shall we? Roscoe, would you please roll for me 6 Delta 4? Please and thank you.
Delta 4. Hey, I can do 6 on this thing. Nice.
You can. Marcus, your turn is coming up soon, so be ready. 16. Oh my goodness. Ugh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt a lot. He is going to...
I dare you, take another step.
He takes your dare and dashes. 2 Delta 4, if you please.
And in.
7 is enough. The white is overwhelmed by spiky ground. Oop. I hit the wrong button. That button. There we go.
Makes the grass grow. Kill, kill, kill.
They are dropping like flies. The zombies under its command are gonna follow its command. Doesn't matter to them that it just died. I mean, it was already dead. Roscoe, roll me 4 Delta 4, please. I moved the wrong one. Alright. Let's see how he does.
He's trying to hit Roscoe.
Take a point of inspiration because he just survived that amount of damage. And he's gonna dash. 2 Delta 4, please. I moved in the wrong direction, but that's
Oh,
okay.
boy. It doesn't matter.
It probably.
Oh my god.
Minimum.
Snake eyes.
Minimum damage. Yeah, get snake eyes. It's not enough to put him down. 2 Delta 4, if you please.
Yay!
Alrighty, let's see if he can overwhelm your damage. He overwhelms your damage and remains standing. Mwahaha! Very fragilely. Fragile? Alright, so this guy's gonna move. Would you roll me? 4 Delta 4. There's the button I'm looking for. Alright, 5 points.
Horrible roll.
Yeah, 3 1s and a 2. Ouch. Alright,
Now
he's
dash again.
He is dashing. Please roll for me, 2 Delta 4.
Come on, maximum damage.
Well, you got maximum damage on one of the dice. So, you got what you wished for. Yay! He survives.
Oh gosh. A dirty 20.
2 Delta 4 if you please, Roscoe, as he takes his final step
Pull
forward.
that thing out the mud. My goodness.
Alright, that's much better
Yes.
by 1 point. Yay! Everybody do the
Come
wave.
on. I won. You darn it.
Denied. The zombie survive. The zombie continues to exist. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna move the correct zombie. Roll for me, sir. 4 Delta 4.
Here we go.
Dun 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 dun. Ouch! Let's see if he can survive this. He survives! Mwahaha! And drops to 1 hit point instead.
You zombies.
These guys are holding that pretty tough for once. Roll me 2 Delta 4.
Stop giving them magic.
No. 2 Delta 4 if you please. Let's see if he can survive this. Ooh.
Okay, let's see if he survives this.
2 Delta 4, not 4. Alright, so we're gonna go through the. Hang on. 2 and 1 is 3. So yes, he does beat it. So I'm gonna now to apply the 3 plus 2. One more con save for him. 3 and 2, 5. He survives! Mwahaha! The evil genius continues to win. This fellow, unfortunately for him, sees that you are on a more or less direct line to his right. So he's going to start going into a direct path. 4 Delta 4 if you please. And even if you don't.
Here, I'm gonna refresh the window. Maybe it'll give me a better roll.
Denied. I
Ooh,
said corrected. That is a much better roll. He takes some damage. And now he's going to dash. Roll me 4 Delta 4, please.
And keep it coming. Let's get
Zombies
a 12.
are
Get a
so
12. Get a
slow.
12.
No.
10 is okay.
Whew, so many zombies. All right.
We're lives.
They are tough little buggers. Ghost is
But they're
controlled.
just a toothpick of life away.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said they're a toothpick of life away.
Indeed. Marcus, Ghost is controlled by you. You can feel through the telepathic link his rising heat and battle fury. As it is now your turn, Marcus. What would you like to do?
But both of us are still frightened, and I'm gonna guess we're not making any saving throws right away to end that.
Let me double check.
Or is there anything we can do to end it?
I'm checking.
I want to steal my courage and strengthen my will to fight my evil foes! Can I?
That's dramatic. Take a point of inspiration if you don't already have one. Give me a religion check. Let's see if you can reason out any possibilities.
I'm
You
gonna throw that inspiration on there.
now hold that thought, because I think you should have disadvantage on ability checks, but I could be wrong, so I'm double checking. Ability checks. Okay, so you do have disadvantage on ability checks. If you want to negate that, use your freshly awarded point of inspiration. Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to close my eyes first.
Aha! You have canceled out his
Not
line of
within
sight.
If I close my eyes and focus on the blessings of Saba to strengthen my will and make my religion check with advantage?
Technically speaking, line of sight is just the line of sight, not the actual obstruction of sight, is my bare bones understanding of it. Let me think on this for a second.
May the odds forever be in your favor.
Because I'm pretty sure we've used stuff like that before in the past.
No, hold on, I'm reading this. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna say that you have to see it in order for the line of sight to work. So if you close your eyes, that will cancel out the disadvantage. That's a natural 20. Typically, these sort of things are range based. If you can get to who knows what distance away, that might give you the chance to break free of the control. I will also add with that religion check. Actually, you know what? No, hang on. Let me think of that. Yeah. So, your best bet is to try and find a distance that will enable you to try and break free of the frightening aspect of this suddenly massively terrifying warrior on an absolutely monstrous tiger. It looks horrendously frightful to you. What would you like to do, Marcus?
Did that cost an action or not?
That did not cost your action. I asked you to just give me an ability check.
Right. Then I'm going to take a pop shot at zombie number 1 here.
Okay, you are attacking at disadvantage because of the frightened condition. And if you keep your eyes closed, well, you're attacking at disadvantage anyways. However, I will point out that you have mounted combatant feat. I was just saying. So, okay, we'll go with the first result, which is our house rule. I will point out for your extra attack, Marcus, you have the mounted combatant feat. These zombies are a size smaller than you, than your mount, and they are not mounted, which means advantage. Where was I? Okay, so 12 to hit. Which zombie were you attacking, sir? Thank you, perfect. 12 to hit is a hit for 7 piercing, 3 radiant, total 10 damage, and you crush it down. Or rather, you spear it down. Something like that. It is destroyed.
And pulling my spear back out of him, I swing around and I stab again.
Alright, stabby stabby. Remembering to attack it normal. Perfect. Well done. Oh.
Any idea what that's going to do?
That's just a small interruption. What was it you were saying, Marcus?
Oh, I was just commenting on the roll and saying, got a pretty good idea what that's going to do.
Indeed. 13 hits for 6 piercing, 4 radiant. The radiant damage absolutely crumples this foe to the ground. And all right, Marcus, that was your attack. Your extra attack, fortunately, mounted combatant, enabled you to overcome the disadvantages of the frightened condition. You cannot draw closer to that fellow right over there. You have to find some other way to utilize your bonus action, if at all? What would you like to do?
I'll retreat to our earlier location and call to save for strength.
Okay. Just as a side note, we don't call on Sabo. That's for that name is for the elves. Remember?
Sorry,
I'll edit that out.
I'm hard to which country which.
That's okay. I'll edit that out. All right, Marcus.
Zootide.
Bless you.
Who do we pray to then?
I'll get to you. I'll get that to you later.
Okay.
Ouch. Marcus, please give me a wisdom saving throw. This is a saving throw, not an ability check. And let me check the DC. Oh, I went too far. Okay. That, I'm sorry to say, is not sufficient. You are not yet broken free of the effect of fear. But you now know that past a certain distance of this fellow, you are able to try and wrest yourself of its terrifying control.
Can I have Ghost make the saving throw?
Actually, that was supposed to be at the end of Ghost... No, I'm going to say no because that was supposed to have been done at the end of Ghost's turn, which we did not pass with conditions met, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Excellent. All right.
Wait until Ghost turn in initiative then?
Yes, but Ghost's turn comes before yours in the initiative order. Marcus, that was your turn. Thank you. Side note to myself, this ends round 13. Throk, it is your turn, sir.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
Am I raging right now or no?
You are not.
Oh, I'm surprised. But then again, I'm on my Mount Crow, and the zombie is smaller than my mount,
Correct.
so therefore I can attack at advantage.
Yes,
Right.
because you have the... Ow. Yes, because you have the mounted combatant feat.
Alright. Okay, so I'll just use attack on that zombie.
Excellent. You have advantage on the attack. Oh, excuse me. You may swing when ready.
Here we go.
Uh, 15 is a hit for 11 damage. So he now has to make... Oop, wrong character sheet. This one. This button. I know the buttons. Let's see how he... Congratulations, sir. That is a failed zombie save. You just smashed 2 zombies in a row. Without without radiant damage, I might add. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your next attack going to be against?
Hey, I don't know what this little thing is over here, but I'm gonna swing at it.
This makes sense. He is also smaller than you. Your mount, rather.
Say hi, Squishy.
Let us see
He's
how,
mine, and he will be my squishy.
Let us see how squishy he is.
Okay, and once again with my axe.
Marcus, I just sent you a message via alternate device. A 12 is not a hit, sir. He deflects your blow. I'm sorry?
Is it a glancing blow?
It is not a glancing blow.
Oh no, I got a little too cocky. Nuts.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you go off all half-cocked and such. Anything else for you, Throk?
Well, let's see. Any bonus actions can I do, or?
Rage?
Well, don't want to do that one just yet.
Only one I know of.
I guess that's the only thing I can do if I want to do, kind of saving for rage when I really, really need to, you know?
Fair enough.
So, let's see. I think I did about 45.
Let me check.
With Crow.
Yes. And Crow has a movement speed of 90 and still his own action to use. Pardon me.
Wait, Crow has his own action to use?
Yes.
Oh.
Indeed he does.
Since I'm moving away from him, I assume that he gets the attack of opportunity.
If you do so without having Crow disengage. If Crow disengages and moves away, no attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I forgot to mention, yes, disengage.
Alright, and you have 15 feet more to go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the horseshoes.
I think I just want to be here, just in case, so then I can help out Roscoe and Nightshade whenever they need it.
Sounds awesome. I assume that is the end of your turn, sir.
That is the end of my turn.
Excellent. Then we shall move now to Tanner and Krim, who find themselves facing 2 zombies and a ghostly sword person. You know, I've had better starts to my days. I'm going to back long step up, which will trigger 2 attacks of opportunity. Again, the Wraith is going to target Tanner, and the zombie is going to target. You know what? Switch that. Zombie's going to target Tanner. The sword fellow is going to target my horse, Longstep. So let's go with the zombie first. Slam slime attack. Well, that's a complete miss. So now the sword-wielding wraithy type person is going to attack Longstep with his reaction. Attack of opportunity. Longstep's armor class is 18, so that's a miss. Wahaha.
I saw it land on an 18 and then the other dice rolled into it and rolled onto it too.
I accept that as a kind of luck. With my new position, I am now going to utilize my lance, since I remember my shield is busted a little, and I don't have a magic weapon. I have a silver weapon, but that doesn't seem to help me very much. So I will not use javelin, I will use lance. And now that I'm further away from that guy, I get advantage. So lance away. Stabby stab. Well, 16 is that a hit? Let me check. A 16 is indeed a hit, if only just barely, dealing only minimal damage as a result of its incredibly resilient nature. Well, that's unfortunate for me, so I'll just stab at him again. A 14, however, is a unfortunate miss. So now I will urge Longstep back into the melee, and now that I'm within 5 feet, my wonderful Bloodhawk companion gets advantage from pack tactics, which saves him from a natural 1, which I accept, and gets him a 21 to hit instead for 9 damage. Excellent. Thank you, Grim. Again, half damage from the resistance. Tanner will glance over at you, Marcus. Stay strong, Marcus. We can take them. Although I think we're running out of time. Some sort of reinforcements seem to be on the way. Krim's turn is up. Mordai, you are pursued, sir. by the hideous undead. What would you like to do?
Double check some things here. I think I'm just gonna have Mount take the disengage action for now.
Okay.
Let's set you right away. Which way can I go? You know what? This way?
I do know what. How's he doing?
And I will use an action to shoot some darts at this pleasant thing.
The sword wielding ghostly figure? Excellent. I assume you're using your wand to fire these shots? I don't know how many charges you have left on it.
Yeah, I'll use my wand.
Excellent, sir. Go for it. How many charges are you spending?
1.
And all 3 darts at the one target?
Yes.
Alright, that is 6 points of force damage as 3 tiny sparkling darts slam into the wraith-like figure. There we go. Not quite staggering him back, but well shot. Anything else for you, Mordai?
Right. That's not fully working. What do you think? I'm going to keep moving.
That makes sense. You've only gone 35 out of your 60. There. Very nice.
Oh, that'll be in my turn. Oh wait, no, wait. That's in my turn.
Okay. Mount, Crow, and Longstep are all controlled mounts. In the distance, we can hear raised, furious voices and an odd kind of baying laughter, kind of like a sound, as some things are coming rushing up from the south. And that, you can see, it is now to the undead's turns. Of which the first up is the furious looking and very annoyed sword fellow facing Tanner. Not that character sheet, this one. Here we go. He takes it takes its longsword in both hands, and swings at Tanner, and then at Longstep. Getting a natural 1 against Longstep, but a 23 against Tanner. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, that hits. That is 10 slashing on Tanner. Ouch. Although my health bar does not seem to be updating. Rudeness. Okay, what is this? What? Oh, right, okay. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, wait, I thought that was dead. Let's see, where is this one? Yeah, okay. The white that was just ordered to move its zombies away from Marcus looks rather confused at the moment, but seems to open its mouth in a silent, commanding gesture, and is going to lay in a pursuit course towards Mordai. And is going to take an action to dash. Dun 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 dun, and that's all you can do. Then the zombies under its control turn and start heading towards you, Mordai. That one will trigger an attack of opportunity from Marcus. I'm sorry, not Marcus, Tanner. Sort of. Either you know what? Yes, I'm going to use my War Shield. Even though it's slightly damaged, it's better than nothing. Here we go, with advantage because mounted combatant. There we go. War Shield! Please hurt it. Please hurt it. Well, that's gonna hit it and hurt it. So, yay. Alright, so that one is now going to attack you, Mordai. Here we go. So there we go.
That misses.
I get a rather disappointing 16 against you. What is your armor class, Mordai?
That doesn't.
Wait, do you still have shield
not
active?
supposed to be that high.
I was gonna say. Please turn off shield. 16 is still a miss. You are correct. So the second zombie, as I move things around, there we go, is now going to move up. There. And attack. Yes, attack you, Mordai. But quite rude and quite disgusting. All right, top of the round. We have managed to survive another whole round. Yay! Nothing bad can come of this. Moving forward with round 4, we go to Ulum, who, laughing in absolute disdain for you, Marcus, is going to, let's see, there we go, have his tiger mount dash, and he's going to thrust his pike at you, sir. Are you ready? He does not get advantage on the attack.
I said no, can I make him wait?
No. I get a 22 to hit you, sir.
That hits.
Alright, give me a religion check.
Normal or disadvantage?
It's an ability. It's a disadvantage, yes, because of the fear effect going on. Okay. Congratulations, you beat the DC by 1. Marcus, there's something wrong with this weapon. You're not sure what exactly, but there's something almost slimy about this thing as you are struck by it. Marcus, you have disadvantage on saves against fear, and you cannot regain hit points until both of these effects will end at the start of the pike wielder's next turn. So basically for 1 round. And now he's going to use extra attack. Does a 19 hit you, sir?
No.
He glares at you with disdain. He had his tiger dash. I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Okay. And then he backs his tiger up. That sounds like it should be like a motorcycle, but I'm not sure. All right. So, just keep in mind you have disadvantage on saves versus fear condition, and you cannot regain hit points until the start of his next turn. What was that, sir?
I do believe that provoked an attack of opportunity, right?
No, you were wielding a spear.
Oh, that's right, he didn't get that close.
Correct. Excellent catch, but incorrect. His mount is controlled, so now we move to a solo zombie. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Marcus, you watch out of the corner of your eye as the zombie is going to take a step forward towards the wolf Roscoe. Roscoe, roll me 2 Delta 4, please.
Delta 4.
He fails his save and dies. The zombie collapses in a puddle of goo, slime, and rotten muscles to the ground.
That's one.
Roscoe, it is now your turn. The wolf. And all of a sudden, there's just not many enemies nearby you. Aru, indeed. Where to, wolf? Roscoe wolf. Give those zombies something to chase. What do you know? For once, you're the bone. Let me check something.
And that will end my turn.
Roscoe, can you put yourself back here, please? Ah, sorry, I'm trying to ping. Put yourself back in this square, please. Alright, sorry, I was double checking something. Just in case. Okay. Now. Ah, perfect. I was suspicious of something and I was correct. Roscoe, too many names. Roscoe the wolf. You can smell something like fresh dirt, mud, wood, and something unhealthy beneath the ground, almost at the front of four of your paws. Wild instincts tell you stepping here would be very unhealthy.
Okay. I can go up.
Yes. There you go. I'm imitating the Riddler. Don't sue me.
I'm trying to get to this guy so then I can help Tanner attack with advantage.
Your sense of smell seems to be indicating that this is the safest direction.
This is the safest direction down here.
This area, is it going this way? The ground smells of just regular topsoil and snow.
Okay.
Good
so
thing wolves
I go
have
that way.
Good thing wolves have advantage on perception checks with smell. Anything else for you, sir?
Well, since I dashed, there goes my action, and I can't do anything until the next round.
I see. Very true. Nightshade, it is now your turn. There are suddenly less zombies in front of you. After the guy in heavy armor just absolutely obliterated them with that glowing ozone smell.
So that's that right there. I'm going to now dash.
Excellent.
And I'm going to find myself over here. Actually, I want to stay right here, because I want to be able to pounce on those zombies if I can.
Noish. In which case, we move now to, ironically enough, the zombies. Where's this one? There he is. Okay. 2 Delta 4, please, Roscoe.
Alright. 2 more Delta 4.
He fails and dies.
Yay.
He dies of 5. Alright, the next zombie is going to start forward. He does not, however, trigger any sort of spike growth damage, because as he steps forward, the ground beneath his feet opens up. Wrong layer. There we go. Marcus, you know what? Throk, would you do me, sir, a very good favor and roll for me 2d6 bludgeoning damage? And Marcus, would you please roll for me, sir, 2 delta 10 piercing damage?
There's bludgeoning.
Thank you. As he falls 20 feet onto very thick, large wooden spikes. So 18 total. And he absolutely dies, just the same as the bug I just smashed in my hands. Gross. As he takes 18 damage and is now at negative 17.
Overkill of gravity.
That's not it. Okay, whatever. The next zombie, who apparently for the moment has a clear path, is just going to step forward. Roscoe 2 Delta 4.
2
Falls into his own pit trap. That zombie actually did dig that pit, and he fell into it. Excellent. Well rolled, sir.
Poetic.
Indeed. Poetic, ironic, one or the other. He survives his saving throw.
Poetic.
Sorry?
Sympathetic.
And would you roll me another 2 Delta 4, Roscoe?
Oh. Roll the diamonds.
Ooh, maximum damage.
Ooh.
However, he does
Nice.
survive. 2 Delta 4, please.
Ooh. Not bad.
And another con save. Does he make it out of the field of death or no? Let's find out. He does not make it out of the field of death.
Blech.
Bleh, 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 bleh. Wow, you've cleared out so many zombies just with this one spell. It's ridiculous. Roll me 2 Delta 4, please.
I love my spike growth.
Don't you? He fails his saving throw and dies of 6 piercing damage.
Ooh. Another one bites the dust.
I've lost
And
count.
another one. Well, and then another one.
I've actually lost count of how many zombies died in that area. I will point out, Roscoe, you can hear and smell there are no more zombies in that direction. Ghost,
If I could just get that mounted tiger guy over there, that would be amazing.
Ghost is controlled and unfortunately cannot meet the conditions in order to make a wisdom saving throw. So therefore, we move to Marcus. It is your turn, sir. You cannot physically draw nearer to this fellow, but that does not mean you cannot attack him.
Try going around spike growth.
I mean, there is that option. You could also throw things. Ugh. They drop things.
Interesting.
You need to hit linger if you want the radius thing to stay.
Did, but it still went away.
Oh, then I don't know what to tell you.
I will attempt right up here. Which is not.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to think of where I'm going.
Okay.
can't ride closer, but I think I can ride the line, right?
Yeah. Technically, that is not closer.
So I'll... right out this way.
Which way is this way?
No, that's 65 there.
Marcus, what is your... Whoa. What was that?
Second.
Oh, you moved okay, I see what you moved 65 to where you are now. Gotcha.
Five plus 25 would be 90. That's that. There we go.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm having trouble selecting both icons.
If you would move your horse up one, that would help. If you need my help, let me know.
Yeah, in a moment. I'll right out here.
You're having Ghost take dash action then?
Yes.
I will move your... Oh, there you go. Let me see. I think, technically speaking, he is now out of, like, completely out of sight for you. Based on the fact that, well, you don't have dark vision.
Yeah, actually he is.
Okay. Give me a... What would you like to do with your action, sir?
Can I double up on my wisdom save?
No. And you have disadvantage on this save just because of what happened with the weapon. So you are currently frightened, even though the target of the source of your fear, there we go, is no longer. Oh my goodness. Words, Dungeon Master.
Save.
Sorry.
I'll make a wisdom save.
Okay. Fair enough. Where am I going? Right. That is... You almost feel like you could have gotten it. It's just so hard. You can almost feel like you're about to pull free, but at the last moment, you sink back into the trap of fear. You're very close, but I'm sorry. All right. Is there anything? That was the end of your turn, Marcus. Thank you very much. So we move now. Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Throk. We move to you, sir. The glowing red light that represents Marcus is now very far away. Your brother has moved on to confront a sword-wielding ghost. And, well, Marcus has that big guy handled. You feel very certain. What would you like to do? Whoa, where are you going? Did I do that?
I don't know. I was trying to highlight my character.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I did that. What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I'm going to come up over here. Well, actually...
Here, there, everywhere.
I'm going to come up over here and say, I don't know exactly what this little blue thing is, but I'm just going to attack it.
You have faced its like in the inverted tower but a day ago, and you remember it being quite annoying. But it is now within your grasp, and you have advantage from flanking, from mounted combatant. Go for it!
I plan on using my bonus action to rage.
I didn't see that coming.
And then I use my axe to slice at that thing.
Go for it. That's a hit for 9 slashing and 2 rage, total 11 points of damage. Ouch. Before you continue, you deal it massive damage and it dies. It dissipates. It is gone. What were you blowing
Good.
at? Something on your mic or something?
I was blowing at the... No, I was blowing at the dice to make sure it didn't roll a high number.
Take a point of inspiration. That's hilarious.
Thank you.
All right, you have moved, sir. Where's the horse? You've moved only 65 feet out of Crow's 90. So you have 25 feet remaining to you. And there's zombies over there.
I know. I want to take some zombies down.
I mean, you already did, but you can go for more. Or go for broke, one or the other.
Just squeeze on by here. And I'll be right here next to these guys.
Marvelous.
Hey, fellas, what's up?
Apparently you have your extra attack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And meeny, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm so glad you realized
I'll get this guy on the south.
Excellent. Go for the attack, sir.
Alrighty. And don't be overconfident. Don't be overconfident. Don't be overconfident. Oh yes.
But perhaps a little bit of confidence is okay. 22 hits for 5, slashing 2, rage, total 7. Slammo! And you don't get to frenzy on this turn because you used your bonus action already to rage. Anything else for you, sir?
Of course. I just sit there and laugh at him.
Alright, we move to Tanner, who rears long step up into a into a spin. And as Longstep comes back down onto all 4 hooves, Tanner is going to plunge his lance at that fellow over there. 5, 10, yes.
Plunge away.
Make sure I was in range. Hold on, Mordai. You are not alone in this. And let's see if that hits. 24, I'm pretty sure is gonna hit. Let's get rid of that character sheet, because that's no longer necessary. This one. Okay. So that's 13 damage. As my brain briefly dies on me. There we go. I figured out the math. I'm clever. And I'm going to stab at him with my lance yet again. Please hit, even though it's minuscule damage. That's gonna hit. But again, this undead just seems so resistant to my non-magical weapons. We've got to get into this cache at some point. I feel the need for magic weapons. Roscoe doesn't seem to have nearly so much trouble as we do. And Mordai, you are adjacent to that wicked white fellow, so Grim! Grim is going to fly on up, and thanks to Pack Tactics and you, Mordai, he's gonna get advantage to stab with his beak. 21 hits for 7 piercing. There we go. Nope, not that. There we go. And as Krim's fierce shriek pierces the night air, Mordai, we move to your turn. As his beak pierces the undead flesh.
Not like in this situation. I'm gonna have Mount take the disengage action.
Valid.
And right away.
Fair enough. Mordai, you have dark vision. Give me an animal handling check, sir. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Let's see what your course was. 10, 20. Okay. That's going to change my calculations a little bit. That's okay. You, unfortunately, did not meet a good enough check. But fortunately enough, you didn't go on the path I was thinking you went. So what I'll do instead of... basically what happens is... you find this, but you don't fall into it.
That was close. I'm aiming to go between them, so that was cutting it close.
Indeed. Mordai slips on as the pit opens up, and Mount slips as the pit opens up, thanks to your failed animal handling check. But fortunately for you, the weight of the wagon-turned sled that you're still dragging behind prevents Mount from tumbling into the hole with you still on his back. Anything else for you, Mordai?
I'm gonna go ahead and launch a magic missile.
Okay.
If I launch 3 darts, that counts as 3 different strikes, right?
Yes. Have Mordai give me an insight check. Nice insight check. Mordai, it would seem to you 2 things. One, first off, that figure is not technically in your sight. The tiger is, but the figure riding it is not in your sight. At least as far as I can tell. 60 feet dark vision. Wait, why is it not showing up then? Weird. I have no idea why it's not showing up for you. That's weird. More to the point, Mordai, it does seem rather important to Marcus that Marcus take on this armored figure. Even though you personally don't describe to the honor code that these Crusovians go with. Yes, I read that. Sorry, what's going on with my screen on this side? Sorry, I'm dealing with like 3 different things. I'm aware of your message. I'm just letting you know letting Mordai know some certain facts or some considerations. You are still free to act. Oops, sorry about that, Mordai. And do that if you want to. I'm just letting you know you might be treading on cultural toes, which may or may not be important to you. It's up to you. If you target all 3 darts to one person, it's all at once, but all 3 separate hits. But because of the way that works, it's one single con save. Excuse me. At least I think that's how that works.
I thought it was a con save for each blow.
I honestly don't think I've ever seen anyone actually using magic missile in that fashion against a concentrating caster.
No, but it's usually just, kind of like multi-attack, right?
I don't know if it's the same. That's what I'm trying to check. Interesting. So they're going to hit all simultaneously, but technically they are separate strikes, if you will. Sources. They're multiple sources. So yes, it would be a saving throw against each dart. Excellent question. I haven't actually encountered that before.
Threading the needle between some of these holes, I'm gonna launch 3 magical darts, trying to distract and disrupt this guy down here.
All right. Let's see the. So pull up my character sheet. Let's see. Roll the damage and spend the charge on your wand of magic missiles, unless you're using your spell slot. So that'll be 2, 2, and 2. So he's going to take 6 damage. And 1, 2, 3. Dang. That definitely. Ooh, yeah. He beats all the damage sources. Nice idea though. Well done. Anything else for you, Mordai? You can run somewhere.
I'm gonna keep threading the needle up between these 3.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll just go right about there. There. We call it good.
Okay. By the way, Roscoe, did you want to drop concentration on spike growth or no?
Well, since there's nothing really there, I guess I will actually drop spike growth.
Duly noted. You can take the concentration token off yourself. Alright, Mordai is at the end of your turn. Mordai?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mount, Crow, and Long
Yep.
Step. Sorry?
I was just trying to think through it real quick, but I could do anything else, but no, I cannot.
Okay. They are all controlled mounts. We can still hear the sounds of pursuit drawing ever nearer. As we move to the final undead on this map currently. Alright. This fella right here is going to run, ducking underneath the flying bird, straight at Mordai. He is going to trigger an attack of opportunity from Krim. But Krim no longer has advantage on the attack because no pack tactics. Not that that's apparently going to stop the bird, my goodness. 26 to hit for 9 piercing damage. And he is going to use... Wait, what does he got for weapons? Check. Okay. He's going to use his action to dash at you, Mordai. I almost called you Marcus again. My goodness, I'm sorry. And he issues a command to his undead. They are going to move to follow. That will trigger at least one attack of opportunity from you, Throk, at advantage thanks to mounted combatant.
Oh yeah. So which one?
That one.
Oh, that guy?
That guy.
Yeah. Attack of opportunity.
Go for it. At advantage thanks to mounted combatant.
And my rage is also on as well, so that also counts.
Yep. Rage damage applies to any
Just
attack.
making sure.
Yeah, rage damage applies to any weapon attack you make that hits.
All right.
Excuse me, my goodness, my throat. I think that's a crit.
Oh my.
I think, yep, that's a crit. Ouch! That's gonna hurt.
That also makes his speed 0.
You're
of my special
correct.
feat.
I forgot about that. So he's actually going to end his turn here. Or, yeah, end his movement here. 5 and 11. Yes, thank you. 5 and 11 is 16 plus 2 is 18. And it's a crit, which means he does not make his Constitution saving throw. He dies.
Oh!
So that does indeed end his turn right there.
It
Well,
is cracked.
that was a almighty splitting crack. Well done, sir. The other zombie is going to proceed forward, triggering no attack of opportunity from you. To here, and it's going to take an action to dash, and that will trigger an opportunity from Tanner with my lance.
Why not?
I would love a crit, but I'm probably not going to get one. I did not get one. 21 hits for 6.
Close.
Close, but no cigar. Okay, how far did this guy go? He went 25 to here. And that's it for his turn. Wait, what's this going on? Go away. That's it for his turn. So we move now to round 5. The enemies are drawing ever closer and closer and closer. We're running out of time. Alright, we move now to Ulum. Now, this is the drawback of the light cantrip, Marcus. You kind of stand out. Even to a guy who doesn't have dark vision. Let's go here. Oh, he can't go that far. So he's gonna... Okay, yeah. He can only get this far. He can see you. I don't think you can see him. Correct, he is outside your the range of the light cantrip. Does he have thrown weapons? Oh, he does! Here comes a javelin flying at you, sir. Ready, set, fly! With an epic fail. Alright, a javelin comes skimming out of the air and lands somewhere past you over your shoulder. And that was his interaction and his action, so that's all he can do. He's out of actions. And his tiger mount is controlled. Roscoe the wolf. There are sounds approaching from the south. And the stink of... Sniff, sniff. Hyena? Definitely orc. Some unfamiliar smells. What would you like to do, Roscoe?
Let's see. There's stuff approaching from the south. We don't really know exactly where, per se, south, but I'm going to this way down to here, and
now your wolf knows what that smell was. It was a hole in the ground.
it was a hole in the ground. And now I'm thinking, okay, we gotta do something really good here. When I forgot about this, but when I drop my wild shape, is that an action? Or is that...
I believe it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Scrolling down to wild shape.
Check. Where's my Roscoe?
You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn. So yes, you can use a bonus action to shapeshift back, and then you still have your action.
Alright, so I will use my bonus action to shapeshift back into my normal self.
Did you want to move one more square anywhere, or no?
No, I'm
Okay.
right where I want to be.
Excellent. You are out of movement, sir. There you are. And still completely unharmed.
And now I'm going to use my action.
Yeesh.
Let's see. No, not that, not that, not that. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. I'm gonna use this guy.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna put an aura on you for just a moment. So I can wait. Hold on. I think I have tokens. This one, and this one, and this one. I do have tokens. All right. What level are you casting this spell at, sir?
I'm casting it at a level 3, or I'm sorry, a level 2.
Okay. And where would you like to place it? Give me a ping.
Basically on me.
Oh, centered on you.
Yep.
Now remember, it's a sphere. So if you place it, its center is directly on you. Then basically it'll create a dome.
Sounds good to me.
All right. And save. All right. You are now concentrating, sir. Let's do that. I can grab your token and put concentration on you. There you go. You're all casted up and concentrating, sir. You cannot move anywhere. Mordai, you are suddenly completely buried in fog. You can't see a thing. Anything else for you, Roscoe?
I basically am doing this because if these creatures come up here and there's a lot of them, I don't want them to know where the holes are.
That's amazing. Fair enough. All right, then I believe that's going to be the end of your turn. Nightshade, it is now yours.
All right. Is Nightshade in the fog? I can barely see the fog.
He is in the fog, yes.
Can you color it to like a blue tint?
Let me see here. I don't have that. Okay, let me change the tint color. Yes, here we go. Let's do. How's this one look? Try that. How's that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Cool. All right, Nightshade. You are completely in the fog. You could even hide in it.
And he can't see,
Correct?
but he can still smell.
Yes.
Okay, so I need to remove a second level spell slot.
Indeed. Thank you for remembering.
Okay. I'm going to have him stay close to Tanner. So.
Okay.
And that's going to be the end of his turn.
Excellent. Ghost is controlled. Marcus, it is now your turn. You know that your frightening foe is somewhere over there in the darkness, drawing closer, but you're not sure exactly how far. There are foes coming up from the south. And from your unique vantage point, you can hear foes approaching from the south west as well. What would you like to do, Marcus? Oh, and I will say, you no longer have disadvantage on saves. You're moving Mordai. The one you want is over here. Marcus, are you there?
Sorry, I was muted.
Yes, I noticed.
I don't even see where the tiger is.
Nobody does. Give me an animal handling check, please, Marcus. At normal. Thanks to the fact that you had light on you, you were able to see it in time, but not entirely able to avoid the effects. So basically, as you went through this area, you had Ghost was slowed as though in difficult terrain. So how far have you moved? You moved 50 feet. So you moved 50 feet. It cost you 55 because wrong layer again. You sprung a trap, but managed to avoid falling into it. This is a 20-foot deep pit. Thanks to the virtues of light, you would have seen that there were no spikes inside of this one. It's just a 20-foot drop. Anything else for you, Marcus?
I'll go ahead and move up here for now.
You're moving very far away.
And I'll just have to call it a turn.
All right. You are able to heal yourself at this point if you wanted to use lay on hands for that.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and do that. And when you're done with that, please give me a. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you please give me Ghost's wisdom saving throw while you're at it?
Can I give both characters saving throws, right?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, yes, please, and thank you.
Normal or disadvantage? Normal? I'm out of sight and
you are
lance is worn off. Right?
That. Hold on. Frightened causes disadvantage on ability checks. These are saving throws. And the effect of that weapon ended after the start of Ulum's turn. So you are going to be doing this at normal. Gotta let me answer the questions. Sorry, Marcus, that is not enough for you. Ghost is no longer frightened. With a natural 20. Alright, that was your action. You've healed yourself up. Ooh, excuse me. And with that, Marcus, you are still frightened, but Ghost is not. So, Throk, you are suddenly buried in fog cloud, and I think your rage is going to end at the end of this turn unless you can get close to zombies and smash them. Or at least try to smash them.
Well, I remember one came over here somewhere. And I think I'm nearby, but I'm going to have to attack it at normal because I'm in flood, correct?
You're coming in very broken, but correct. You're attacking at normal. No advantage.
Alright, here we go.
There we go. That's much better sound quality. Thank you. Uh, 15's gonna hit for 4, slashing 2, rage, total 6 damage.
Great.
Let's see if he survives. Natural 7.
Okay.
Total 10. He takes 6 damage and is crumpled to death.
Great.
Re-death.
I still have one more attack.
You do indeed.
Alright, Crow, move up just a little bit more. Let's see if we can find something. Ooh, he feels the presence of something there. I will swing and hopefully I hit.
And I think that was actually the last of the zombies, too.
Oh, no.
12 is a complete miss. I'm very sorry.
Well,
but
it is kind of foggy here.
But you can frenzy.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I'm so glad you thought of that.
But I'll have to frenzy at normal, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, here we go. Frenzy is. Now,
Frenzy.
that also means that the opponent that I attack on his next turn He gets to attack me at a. Well, actually, he
No,
doesn't
no,
get to attack at advantage. He does get a chance to attack me, right?
He would only get to attack you on his turn. I think what you're thinking of is reckless attack, not frenzy.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
There you go.
So frenzy is going to be the one where I end up getting a little of exhaustion once rage ends.
Correct.
Okay. I'll take the chance anyway.
That sounds sensible to me. Let's see the chance. There's the chance.
Come on.
And there's the score. 23 to hit. Hits. 5 slashing, 2 rage, total 7. But not enough to drop him. Anything else for you, Throk?
At least I hit him.
Indeed you did.
Anything else? Well, I think I'm gonna stay here.
Excellent. In which case, we're going to move now to Tanner, who's going to, let's see, ride up to here. 5, 10, attack at normal. Thank you, Fog Cloud, with my long-reaching lance. Excuse me. Spinny, spin, spin. Whoa. 24 hits for 13 damage. And a dead body hits the ground. Completely slimed. And hearing the enemies coming up from the south, I've moved 35 feet. 40, 45. I am having trouble with math right now. Hang on. I moved 35 feet, that's what. Okay. Okay. That's how much movement speed I have left. I'm going to send Longstep rushing towards you, Roscoe, and basically have him leap right over your head.
Okay.
As I charge off to the south. Completely blind, of course, because darkness and fog cloud. Since I don't know exactly where I am at this point, and I don't know exactly where enemies are, and I don't have anything to use extra attack on, I'm going to use my interaction to stow my lance. And bonus action, I'm going to cast a spell, which I was thinking of using a spell scroll for, but unfortunately, I can't read in the fog. I blame you, Roscoe. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this
Trying
one.
to back up my friends.
Yes. Blindness, apparently. Krim, come to me! Krim. 60-foot flying speed. Is gonna be over here. Alright, Mordai. You are suddenly unthreatened and blind amidst various very deadly holes in the ground. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? Mordai?
I'm thinking.
I never know when you're thinking or when you're muted.
Yep. I'll ride this way between the holes.
Sensible, as opposed to into them.
Is vision blocked in fog cloud or just dimmed?
Blocked. Technically speaking, it is an area of heavy obscuration, which imposes the blinded condition. Which is why you cannot get advantage or disadvantage, and you cannot trigger attacks of opportunity, so on and so forth.
Well,
That is on. Where's that page?
yeah,
183.
yeah.
Heavily obscured area.
I'll have mount the dash action. I'll
Okay.
come out here and I'll take another shot at this guy.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Cool. Magic and missile, I assume.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see the attack. Let's see the damage. Okay.
3 darts.
2, 2, and 2. He's gonna take 6 damage, and he is quite clearly growing annoyed with you. Con saves. Here we go. He manages his saves. Anything else for you, Mordai?
I'm
That was-
gonna go try to hide.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So I'm gonna go try to hide in the fog again.
Noise. Mount, Crow, and Longstep are all controlled. And I believe that was all the undead. That was indeed. So that means we are now in round 6, which Marcus, from your position, you hear the loud, almost porcine sounds of orcs coming up from the southwest. I don't think you can see them from where you are. You cannot. Okay. They're now there. It is now Ulum's turn. What's the matter, boy? The Dragonborn roars. Need your sniveling little caster to do your fighting for you? Excuse me. Mordai, here comes Ulum, who's quite annoyed with you. I get a 19 and a 13.
I cast shield.
Excellent. So he's gonna, okay, now he's going to use his tiger's action to dash. And fortunately for you, that does not require you to be able to see, just when you're going to take damage. Marcus, you see once more the fearsome visage of Ulum on his tiger mount, with his wicked pike coming up to bear. His tiger is controlled. Roscoe, you are heavily buried in fog cloud. What would you like to do? Roscoe?
Well, thinking. I'm nowhere near any other enemies, am I?
None that you recall seeing that were, functioning. But you did see that Tanner was wounded.
Yep. No, I think I'm just going to remain right here
Okay.
and wait for any enemies that come up. While I'm waiting for any enemies, I'm not equipped with any particular weapon. I think I want to... Let's see. My shield is equipped, right?
I believe
Yes, it is.
so.
I would have to use my action to unequip, right?
Correct.
Alright, I'll just take that opportunity to unequip my shield.
Okay.
And then by my next turn, I will be pulling out my sling and sling stones. So that's my plan.
Excellent. Action to disengage your shield, or to doff it, rather. Interaction, put it away. And so, yeah, next turn you can pull out your sling and you can actually use it on the same turn. That would be next turn.
Yep.
So, alright, you're going to stay where you are. Not hidden. You're not hidden. But you're now shield-less and weapon-less. Nightshade, where would you like to go?
Let's see. He's going to sniff out Roscoe. And he's just going to be near him.
Nice. Just in case he needs backup. Ghost is no longer... Indeed. Marcus, Ghost is no longer frightened. But you are. If Ghost were uncontrolled, I would say that he could have carried you towards Ulum. But since he's currently under your direct control, I am going to constitute that as requiring you to, if you wanted to draw closer, that would count as your movement, which you cannot do. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. What would you like to do? You have a couple of options. May I list them for you?
I think I'm just gonna try to go back south and try to break this fear spell.
Okay. I will definitely let you know this is not a fear spell. This fear effect has nothing to do with magics per se.
Either way,
Fair enough.
that's pretty good.
Ooh, excuse me. Would you like to use your action to try and attack him while you ride south? You can still attack, it's just a disadvantage.
I can't draw closer to him, and I don't really want to lose my weapon.
Ah. Fair enough.
I'll come down here, and I'll take these guys, I guess.
Okay, can you still see... You can still see... Wait, right. 1 second, I just need to double check something. I'm going the wrong way again. Prepare to attack, but wait for information. Well, it's within your line of sight. Okay. So he is line of sight. Line of sight. You know, sooner or later I'm going to just look that up and actually know what that means precisely. So you're attacking unmounted, smaller than your mounted creatures, so you attack them at normal, as mounted is defeating the disadvantage from fright. You will need to get a little bit closer because you're wielding a spear.
Yes, just a second here.
Thank you very much.
Here, and then I'll take this guy.
Alrighty. I said it normal. That's okay. We'll go with the first result as is our house rule. Which that means 17 stands. That is indeed a hit for 10 piercing, 4 radiant. With that, hold on 1 second. There it is. There we go. He's gonna take massive damage and die. As you strike him so hard, his fury is abated so suddenly. His blip, blop.
That works.
Anything else for you?
5 plus 15, 70, 80. I'm gonna move here, and this one appears to be some type of like more of like a magician or a warlock type of orc, right?
He's definitely robed, and he's bearing various magical-looking talismans. I mean, he's still an orc, so he's still, a fighter, as it were.
Cool. Well, I wanna see if I can do something about that.
Fair enough. 15 to hit is a glancing blow, sir. For 10 piercing, 3 radiant, 13 total. So that is going to be 7 total damage to him. Oops. Click on him, and then there we go. Wham! And your bonus action, if any.
I'll strike again.
Strike, strike, strike away. A dirty 20 will
And,
definitely hit. 5 bludgeoning, 3 radiant, total 8. Sorry, what was that, sir?
I want him to burn more.
Are you going to Divine Smite?
Yes. Really?
Total 14.
That's sad. That makes me sad.
Sorry. I have no control. Anything else for you, Marcus? For example, do you warn your companions that there are orcs coming in?
I ride off this way. I burned 80. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna flee.
Alright. He is going to target your horse, sir, with his spear.
He misses. I flee away.
I said you're targeting your horse. Yes, that does miss. Sorry, I thought you were referring to him attacking you. Alright.
Well, I can make it that way anyway, so.
Yeah, I know. Were you going to have Ghost dash or no?
Yeah, I'll be having him dash. I just need to try to get the measurements here. 45. I had him dash. That gives me basically another 100 feet to move.
90, but sure.
No, I only moved 80 so far.
Oh,
So
I see
had
what you mean.
remaining. Then I dash, so I have 100.
Yep.
45 plus 55 equals 100. There. Done.
Alright. So that was it for your turn, I believe. So, did you want to warn your companions that there are orcs coming or no?
Yes. Yes. Trouble abound from the southwest.
That's all you tell them?
Oh,
Like-
yeah. I'm warning that the orcs are coming, yes.
Okay. Throk. It is your turn. If you don't attack something or get bloodied, not the condition bloodied, if you don't get attacked or attack something this turn, you're going to lose your rage and gain a level of exhaustion.
Let's see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Crow is going to hop over this hole because we know that it's there. We saw it before the fog came in.
Standing. Wait, what is Crow's strength? It is 18. So I'll round that up to 20. From a standing position, just so you're aware, from a standing position where he is, he can only jump about 10 feet.
Sorry, I
Which
forgot
Oh,
that.
oh, yeah, a wisdom saving throw. Go for it. And it's at... And there you go, it's wrong. Now you can go for a running start. So very sorry, Marcus, that's not a save. Do you have a point of inspiration?
I was about to transfer one off Mordai.
I would say that would have to be done on Mordai's turn. Throk, you back Crow up and surge forward for a jump. Yes? Elegant,
Yes.
sir.
And then I'm keep running.
If
and
any... Yes?
And that's the edge of the map.
If any could have seen you leap that, it would have been anything that could have gone into an equestrian display of horsemanship. Unfortunately, everyone's in fog cloud and no one can see how graceful you are. Most unfortunate.
I think I'm going to ride over here, and yeah, rage is going to end, and also add 1 level of exhaustion.
So sorry.
It is what it is.
Indeed. So I'll go ahead and take that rage token off of you, sir. On the plus side, we're not that far away from going into a long rest, so fairly easy recovery. Any action you want to take, Throk?
Well, let's see. I don't think I need any health. I still have temporary hit points, unless I should have lost those already.
Oh,
How long
no.
do those temporary hit points last from a Dark Beam?
I think until a long rest.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I haven't lost any health. I still have my spears. I have 2 more rage. And yeah, that's it. Oh,
Alright.
you know what?
I do know what.
I
How's he
actually want to do something.
doing? Okay.
Let's see. Where is it? Oh, hey, I pull out a juicy nectar and
Aha!
eat it.
Have you already had one today?
I have not.
Aww. Okay. Yeah. Temporary hit points last until they are depleted or until you finish a long rest. Just like meta.
Okay. Oh, no. I'm still good.
You're still good. Okay. Well, Tanner has already put his lance away, so for his turn... feeling a little beat up. Although apparently I forgot that I had 3 temporary hit points. So I'm going to put 3 back to my regular. Take away the temp. There we go. Do I have any healing items? I have a Talon Staff. That might help. KO Attempt Ointment, but I think I would save that for a special occasion. I still have to use a Pearl of my Pearl of Power. Alright, I'm going to consume a Talon Staff. That was my last one. 14. Oh my goodness. I'm back up to full health.
Yay!
I'm alive. Yeah. Okay. That's Tanner's turn. Krim is still in attack mode, although for some reason I forgot to put the dot on him that I usually use for attack mode. Well, I'm just being all clumsy all over the place, aren't I? We move now to you, Mordai. You are hidden in fog cloud, and it's quite clear that you're going to come under attack if you keep pestering that armored Ulun fellow. But what would you like to do?
I think I might go for it anyways. Wait. Yeah,
Wait.
I'm gonna go for it anyways. Take a
Alright.
shot.
How many charges do you have left on your Wand of Magic Missiles?
Not that many. I'm gonna do this one once.
Alright.
Oh.
Cantrip it is. That's gonna miss. Sorry. Okay, can something. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that is going to sizzle past his shoulder, and he turns and watches it soar off into the darkness, and then he turns, looks back at you.
Keep it up, kid, and I'm gonna start really hurting you.
Mordai's like, bite!
Yeah.
Alright, is that it for you, Mordai?
Yeah.
Alright, Mount Crow, Longstep are all controlled. which means some new fellows are going to arrive on the field. Marcus, you are in a position where you see two giant hyenas come loping up out of the darkness, bearing on their backs two massively muscular figures covered in rippling coats of fur. They ride headlong into the fog cloud, heading directly towards the rest of your party, followed by buzzing swarms of insects into the fog. So that's all of them. And no one else can see them. You're the only one because you have the only line of sight. What's that? And then there's that. Okay, top of the round, and it's the orcs up first. And again, Marcus, you are currently glowing with light. Pardon me, excuse me. So this fellow here is gonna cast a spell. Once I find his character, there it is. I found his character sheet. That's handy. That won't help, that won't help, that won't... Ooh, actually... Put that away, put this out. Alright, interesting. He's gonna cast this spell. And this orcish fellow is now concentrating. He took an action to do that, and now he's going to bonus action. Charge to Marcus! You can hear orcish feet come pounding through the snow and mud. There it is. Heading straight towards you, Marcus. These two. There they are. Each orc is going to turn and go after his leader, using his bonus action to dash, but of course... Oop, too far. And he is going to hurl a javelin at you, sir. Can you see him? I don't think you can. You cannot, okay. But you are illuminated by light. So he is going to throw... Where's range? There it is. And... Hey, who's yawning?
You are yawning too.
I never did. I get 22 to hit you, Marcus. Wait, hold on. How far is this? Range... No, hold that thought, please. Okay, so that's 40 feet to you. Sorry, oh, what?
Oh, it's still a miss either way.
Technically, that would be a disadvantage. So... Okay, so his total to attack you, sir, is a 22. 1 plus the 21. 22 misses you? 22 hits you.
Wait, I thought you... Well, I'm confused now, because you rolled 2 and 1, but also if he's at 40 with a javelin, isn't that a range of 30 or disadvantage beyond that?
The attack rolls at disadvantage, so he should have attacked you at normal, which I forgot. So we're going with the house rule, which is the first result, which is the 21. The 21 gets a +1 from this caster's blessed spell.
Oh, okay, I guess that hits.
Okay, so 22 is going to hit for 4 piercing damage from the javelin, and I need a Constitution saving throw for Divine Favor, right? Yes, Divine Favor. You can do this. You can't. I'm sorry, you lose Divine Favor. To be fair, you haven't really been hitting. Or swinging, rather. So that's... Where is he? Oh, I've got... Wait. Let's see. Oh, okay. The other orc. Can't see any other enemy. Let's see. Throk. Would you roll me a d4? And Marcus, would you say odds or evens?
Odds.
Odds. Thank you. D4 when you're ready. Throk. Okay. Odds it is. To here. Remembering that he's supposed to throw it at normal. There we go, normal. I get 11, which does not hit you. It skids off your shield instead. Alright, we move now to Ulum. You hear the Dragonborn's mocking, cutting laughter. And he's gonna ride his tiger up to... Let's see. Here. And he's gonna stab... Wait, where am I going? Stab at you with his pike. Twice. I get a 20 and a 9, neither of which connect. Rude. Ah, that shield of yours. And he's actually going to... Yeah, he's going to hold position. Okay. Tiger's controlled Roscoe. You can now pull out your sling. And if there's an enemy in range, you can attack with it.
Well, let's see. Is there any in range?
Sling is 20 feet for normal, I think, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Sling. 30. I was wrong. 30 for normal, 120 for disadvantage, but because of Fog Cloud, advantage and disadvantage should wipe each other out.
So I could...
Oh, I'm sorry, you're...
Excuse me. Could attack at normal then.
Indeed. And you can hear those big figures off to the south. I mean, galloping up. Just hope you don't hit Tanner.
Yeah. I have to move a little bit. You know what? Oh, hey, Nightshade's right next to me. I'm just going to hop onto him. And then I'm going to control Nightshade.
Okay.
And we're both going to... Wait. No. Hang on.
Did
There.
you grab the Fog
Now
Cloud
I've
token
collected
too?
Everything. Yes. So now I'm moving down here. Okay.
You still have it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move Nightshade. Hold on. There you go. There you go.
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now pull out my silver bullet and I'm gonna chuck it straight down south.
Did you say you're gonna pull out your silver bullet or sling bullet? I honestly couldn't tell.
Sling bullet.
Perfect. Which one are you attacking? Left or right? Left.
Left.
Okay. Swing away. The giant hyena or the rider?
Hopefully it's the giant hyena.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, here's my sling. And I'm attacking it normal, because the other two things cancel out. So, here we go.
A 10, I'm very sorry, is a miss.
Well, at least I tried.
Good try, Roscoe. Perhaps next time you can hit something.
Yeah, perhaps.
By the way, Tanner's saying that without an actual trace of any rudeness or mockery. He's actually trying to be sincere.
Oh no, I understand the tone. So
Noted. Okay. Anything else for you,
I
Roscoe?
haven't had a whole lot of practice with my sling, so no. All the encouragement necessary I need.
You'll get there. With enough shots, you'll get plenty of practice.
Thanks. I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna remain right here.
Noted. Nightshade is controlled, so we're going to move down to Ghost, who is no longer frightened. Marcus, you are frightened. However, it would seem that Ulam might have made a bit of a tactical error. He's in Fog Cloud, which means you cannot see him, and he cannot see you.
Just a second, I'm trying to check something.
Sure thing.
I'm not casting just yet, but I want to just kind of check and understand. If I cast Heroism, does that end the frightened condition, or at least basically incapacitate it until further notice?
The term you're looking for would be suppress, and I have looked this up before. I don't remember what the results were, so let me just look this up real quick for you, okay?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, so based on what I'm reading, I think it, okay, so had you cast this prior to being frightened, I would say that you would be immune to frightened, because that is what the spell says. However, since you're already frightened, I would say that this suppresses the frightened condition. Okay? So what that means is, if the spell ends, you're back to being frightened. But while this spell is running, then the effect is not. I mean, it's effectively held at bay, if you will. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna cast that for now. Yeah.
Fantastico. That is 1 minute duration. We are in round 6. So on round 16. Heroism will end unless concentration is broken.
And I'm gonna come up here to attack the...
You, before you do so, you cannot attack because this is an action to cast.
Oh, you're right.
So if I may,
I might want to cancel that if I can.
may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I would take advantage of Ghost's tremendous movement speed, ride as far away from any possible danger as you can, then cast Heroism, and on your next turn you'll be able to attack. Does that make sense?
We'll see. I think I'm actually just going to take the chance to try to attack some other creatures.
Okay. Ow. Then Heroism is not cast. Hi. Ta-da! It never happened.
My hand's going to attack this orc.
Okay, you are... I'm going to have you attack at normal. Wait, line of sight. So it's... You know what? He's in Fog Cloud. You cannot see him. That is a heavily obscured area. So I would call that obstruction. You attack it at advantage, sir. I'm gonna move you so you're back on, more or less on top of your horse. There you go. I'm sorry, that's a nitpick of mine. 21 is gonna hit as opposed to 8 for 10 damage. Nicely struck. Your extra attack and bonus action, sir.
I will bonus action and pull on Master Swing.
Excellent.
Will I? Won't I?
Shall I, shan't I? Shall I, shan't I?
Yeah, I'll pull on Master Swing.
Excuse me. 24 to hit for 5 damage. And that was all the hit points he had left. Ba-dunk-dunk.
If that's not a ray of luck, I don't know what is. And I'll come up here. Dang it. How far did I move? I hate when I do this.
Oh dear. You moved from, I think, about here-ish.
I moved 45 feet, yeah. So that's 55 there, and I'm going to attack this guy again.
At advantage, thanks to mounted combatant. Let's see if we can break his concentration, or end his life, which will result in the same amount, actually. 17, is that a hit? That is a hit for 9 damage. That does not end his life. Constitution saving throw. Looking for 10 or higher. He maintains concentration. Anything else for you, Marcus?
45, 55 feet. I will... another 5, 35. I'm gonna have Ghost disengage and right over here.
Alright. That is going to end your turn, I believe. So when you're ready, wisdom saving throw at normal. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you break that flaming concentration? Marcus, you are no longer afraid.
Aha!
You broke it.
There's some-
Well, you know that was actually a sign of luck. So there you go. That was the end of your turn, Marcus. Well played. Brutal Master Throk, it is now your turn.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, sir?
Let's see. I hear noises down over here, so I'm gonna go down here.
You're like really distorted, and I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
Also, you left your horse behind. Aha! Crow's caught up with you. Alright,
Well,
sir.
Let's see. I believe I still attack it normal because...
Fog Cloud, you are correct. And because he's a
Fog
mounted
Cloud.
opponent.
Yeah. So he's about the same size as me, or pretty darn close.
Yeah, he's smaller than your mount, but he's mounted himself. He's not on the ground. So you are attacking him at normal one way or the other.
Yeah. So... but I want to also use my bonus action to rage.
Bonus action to rage! Good thing you used that juicy nectar. Sure you don't want to have another one after
Yes,
this?
I
I'm just asking.
Sure.
It's just a question. Alright, what are you attacking? The giant hyena or the rider?
The rider.
Okay, 21 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit. 7 slashing, 2 rage, total 9 damage. Watch that health bar. There you go. Would you like to extra attack?
And my extra attack is going to be towards the hyena.
Ah! The giant hyena laughs at you mockingly, or perhaps just because it wants to. Hard to say, honestly.
Oh, no.
11 is a glancing blow, sir, for 9 slashing, 2 rage, total 11. So that's going to be a little bit less than what you would have wanted, but still damage. There you go.
Okay.
No disengage required, because you're in Fog Cloud.
Nope. Fog Cloud. But I still plan on staying there.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, that cancels what I was going to do.
Yeah.
Throk, you're in my way. Tanner is going to, let's see, I used my interaction and my action last turn to heal. Okay, so I'm going to use my interaction to pull out a jar. Four, three, yep. I'm going to use my action to throw my jar. That's gonna hit. And this creature is, where's my buttons? That button. And that button. And let's make it this color. There. Save. The giant hyena over here is now on fire as I hit him with a flask of alchemist's fire. However, he, his rider, and the insects that are within 5 feet of the giant hyena are all going to have to make dexterity saving throws. Alright, so rider, dexterity saving throw. Giant hyena. Oh, nat 1. Ouch, that's a fail. And a swarm of insects. The giant hyena actually meets the DC. There's the swarm of insects. And hang on. They're in it. Nope. Nope. Come on. Where is it? Okay, I'm almost there. I believe it's supposed to be at the start of its turn. On a hit, takes at the start of its unit of its turns. Yes, okay. Swarm of insects. Where are they? 1, 2. There they are. Okay, they both fail. So here's the fun part. I cast Hail of Thorns, but I did not cast it at first level. I cast it at second level. Ooh. So I'll put this in the chat. Marcus, would you please roll for me, sir? 2 Delta 10. Giant Hyena is the only one that succeeded. Well, that was rather lame, but thank you. Anticlimactic. 8 to the rider. 8 to the insects. And there we go. And 4 to the giant hyena, because he succeeded. First, you giant hyena. On your turn, you're gonna burn. That was my attack. And my interaction. That was my improvised. I'm gonna ride on up here. And I'm going to attack. Yes, so basically, as Tanner's riding up, I'm gonna do an animal handling check real quick. Just roll animal handling. Okay. I am able to guide. I have the heightened awareness of a ranger, which means I sensed his presence, even though Tanner himself did not fully grasp what it was meaning, just what it revealed. And I was able to use Longstep's movement to trigger a trap, which, unfortunately for the riders and the hyenas, they don't know it's there. Technically, neither does Roscoe or Throk, because they can't see, which I just thought of. Oh well. With my extra attack and my war shield, because I'm paying attention. My damaged war shield. I wish I was doing better. Oh, my poor war shield. Is that gonna hit? Is that gonna hit? Is that gonna hit? I don't think it's gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. Anyone? Fantastic. Sighing with sadness and shame, I ride Longstep slowly away. Just I wish I could hit better. Krim, go hit that bugbear. just hit him. I'm tired of seeing it. Well, I can't see its face. I'm tired of hearing it. Go hit it. 24 to hit. Oh my goodness. 24 hits for 7 more damage on the bugbear. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but oh well. I'll just edit that out. Alright, and Krim rejoins me. Throwing no attack of opportunity, because yay, fog. Mordai! You hear something ahead of you, to the north. Something slipping wetly out of the water. Something giving a cavernous-like hiss. What would you like to do, sir?
I don't like this, Chuck. I don't like this. I hate this, Chuck. I hate it.
Wow.
And everyone on the battlefield is like, what in the world is a truck?
I was thinking Chuck did.
What?
Chuck. I was starting on the co-pilot in similar fantasy dream.
You've lost me entirely, but continue with your
I hate snakes, Chuck. I hate them.
Oh! Okay, epic fail on my part. Good grief. Jock. His name is Jock.
Oh, my bad.
You know what? No, that's not a fail on my part because you didn't say the right name. Equal fails all around. Enjoy your fail, Roscoe. You've been caught in the crossfire. Mordai, what would you like to do in your turn?
I'm still confused, but okay.
A reference from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones gets in the plane and finds a snake.
Right at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, that part.
I hate
Yeah,
snakes,
no.
Jock. I hate them. Grow a little backbone, why don't ya?
Maybe not well timed there. But oh well.
You're fine.
What are
It's
we
a
gonna
good
do?
quote.
What are we gonna do?
Panic?
I still like the asks. Very dangerous. You first.
You go first, indeed. Oh. What you got, Mordai?
I'm checking. Bonus action stat. You just get that. Cone. I'm gonna recast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Alright, and bonus action to cast, so it does maintain your action.
I can choose acid, cold, fire, or lightning, poison. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the lightning.
Noish. To indicate lightning. Lightning breath.
Ah! What happened?
Wait, where are you going? You left your horse behind.
More left. Gotta make 45 feet.
Now, I will say that Mordai does not actually know where the pit trap is, but I do accept the positioning because you can hear the people. I think you said last time the 60-degree cone worked really well, right?
Yeah.
60, linger. I assume you're about to blast breath.
Yes.
Look at... Oop, too far. Look at... Oop, too far. A little bit back. That's close enough. Look at that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Beautiful, beautiful. Would you like... see, it's a dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and the bugs. Do. Oh, one gets an @1. I just rolled 4 times for them. Why do I keep saying their names? You know what? Mordai, you would recognize their sounds as bugbears. You know them to be bugbears. Swamp and forest ambush type predators. There you go. Now I have my pass. One is definitely going to fail. One, I think, is going to succeed. What is your spell save DC there, Mordai?
13.
Is it Sorry?
13.
13, thank you.
13.
Okay, and now they're giant hyenas. There's the character sheet. And then 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so would you roll for me? 3d6 lightning damage. Ow. Okay, 13 damage. Let's say this guy's gonna take the full 13. This guy's gonna take the half damage. This guy's gonna take the full 13. There, and this guy's gonna take half damage. There. And the bugs are gonna take half damage. There, that's half damage. Alright, Mordai, anything else for you, sir?
How far I moved? I think it was roughly 65 feet. Yeah, it's about 65 feet. So obviously, now I'm just going to dash. And I'm going to get back away from these guys, because that's what seems cool.
Fair enough. Whew, excuse me. Where are you going, sir? Perfecto. Thank you, sir. Alright. And I believe that's it for Mordai. His mouth still tingling from the numbing shock of lightning. Mount, Crow, Longstep are all controlled. Where is this guy? Okay, so this... What are you doing?
I'm just moving a little further, that's it.
Your turn has ended. Stop it. Alright. Throk, the fellow you so politely and correctly slashed, is going to take offense to this, and he's going to slash at you back. If it's not slash, he's going to pull out a handle that's clinking with chains and swing its weighted end at you. I get a 21 to hit.
Shield. Oh, wait.
Take a point of inspiration. That is going to be 11 damage, except it's going to be reduced to half by your rage. So you're only going to take 5 damage.
Nice.
Indeed.
So, that's half my temporary hit points.
Hey. You finally got hit, and it only barely scratched you. And then he's going to ride forward, triggering no attack of opportunity after Tanner. The next fellow is going to cry out in sudden panic at the fact that his mount is burning, and that means he's going to start burning too. If he doesn't do something, he's going to jump off, turn and start heading after Tanner. Marcus, Would you roll for me, sir? 2 Delta 6, bludgeoning damage as he steps into a hole in the ground. Out of the fire, into the frying pan. He dies. There's a audible crunching crack as his neck breaks at the bottom of the pit. Wrong button. That button. Yay, he died. Alright. In which case, we move now to this buzzing group. Which is going to... Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Let's do this and do this. There we go. Throk, there's a buzzing sound of insects, triggering a rather horrific memory of nightmares long gone, of wasps swarming for you, as these insects suddenly swarm into your space, and they're going to try and bite you.
Oh, okay.
I get a 22, sir.
Oh,
But that is going to be reduced to 2 points instead of 5.
Oh, okay.
Rage for you.
I still have 3 more temporary hit points left.
Nice. Wait, where's this guy's speeds? Okay. I'll have to double check later, but for now, these bugs are going to swarm into Crim's space. This giant hyena is controlled. Throk, would you roll me 1 Delta 4, please? As this giant hyena is burning. Fire! Fire! Thank you very much. He takes 3 fire damage. And is going to... Wait, what is this passive? Yeah, okay. There we go. Giant hyena arrives. Yes. Roscoe, bite incoming. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Aww. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Go. Yes, okay. And what's this guy's movement speed? Let's find out. Roscoe, you hear a rather large hissing sound as something comes slithering wetly across the ground.
Ew.
Check that out.
Whoa. That's quite a shot.
There we go. All right. Given the hour and the time and the activity, we're going to stop here at round 8. So yeah, that was fun.
That was actually.
Only a little chaotic. With all the different conditions and whatnot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Marcus.
Yeah.
What was that?
Or nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna send all of us back to the introductory screen. There we go. All right, I want to thank you both so much for playing, and I hope you had a blast. Perhaps a little bit of dread, a little heart-pounding excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You sound so
No, it was
thrilled.
really good.
Excellent. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you enjoyed. Whew. And for those of you listening and following along at home, thank you so much for joining us once more in Land of the Predator, and we hope you'll come back next time to see the conclusion of this fight, and hopefully when we encounter or find Yuan-Ti, assuming they don't slip away in the meantime. Dun dun dun. No hints or anything.
Thank you. Thank you for setting up and running the game for us.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you enjoyed. I hope the audience at home enjoyed. Or on the road, as the case may be. And in the meantime, all of you at home and my two wonderful players, have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Marcus, Mordai, Throk, Tanner, and Roscoe take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Giant Frog, Lizardfolk, Ogre, Orc, Swarm of Poisonous Snakes, Swarm of Ravens, Troll, Water Elephant. Let us know if you want to see more combats taking place in the dark of night, in dim twilight, or bright daytime. Shout out and thanks to Hannah for our wonderful character art. If you want to see other examples of Hannah's work, check out her Instagram at HannahWolf224. And if you want to reach out for character art of your own, her email is wildarts22@gmail.com. The music you are listening to is from Tabletop Audio, free music tracks to enhance your gaming experience. Thank you for watching, and we hope we'll see you again next time.